Here is a Samsung at a gas station running in heat mode. Oh yeah, it's blowing out cold air. This thing's quite noisy. And it's very big as well. Yeah, it sounds like an airplane. So here's the inside unit. But this is the other one. Apparently there's two of them. It has one of these really weird tall ones. And I think these are brand new. At least the other one, it was from like 2024. So yeah. And it is blowing nice hot air in there. And we'll see where the other unit is. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Here's the other unit, also running. It is very large. Yeah, I think these are brand new. It is condensating a bit. Some really nice sounding compressors in here. This is at a Polish restaurant. These things sound good. Oh, I think the compressor is on the roof actually. Yeah, I think it's... No, it's not. It's down there somewhere. Yeah. Nice compressor sound. I hear some compressors. This is inside the Nice airport. And these are stairs. They're very loud. What the? It's like in here somewhere. So these are heat pumps, I think. The heck? Can't tell. Yeah, these are weird. There's a bunch of them. There's one over there, over here as well. So we're at Wild Adventures and the boomerang has been stuck on the lift for like an hour now, and they're like slowly lowering it down. Look at this. It's been like stuck. The good thing I rode it when I did. Big ass Bristol here. And then this one. This has actually been filmed before, believe it or not. Sounds kind of weird though. Big Bristol reset. Doggy! Here is the new Carrier Comfort. It's shaking so much, what the hell? This is from 2022. So it must have been replaced. What the hell, that don't sound good. And these two still here. This one would come up. Listen to that. Listen to how it's shaking like that. This replaced it, a white Goodman with a Copeland reset. I think you probably remember me getting a startup video of it, which is really unfortunate. I replaced a really nice sounding unit with the Copeland reciprocating in it. And now in this Carrier over here that's like all rattly and stuff like that. Goodman sounded a lot better. And I don't know when they replaced it. I think it was like shortly after the last time I was here in 2021. And then we also have the fan. And the fan is still on, I think. It turned off. Anyways, this is the hotel unit. I don't know what kind it is because it's like in here, and I hear a compressor in there. Okay, here's a business complex with a bunch of units. Refrigeration things. There is a very loud exhaust fan. Very loud. Sounds kind of weird too. Oh wait. I just noticed this little Goodman here. Tiny one. Rotary compressor. Here we have a bunch of package units. This is 2025. I don't see where the compressors are, but I imagine they're both Copeland scrolls. Here we have an older one. Yeah, that has a big fat Copeland scroll in it. And I don't know where the data is. And here's a carrier Gemini. Oh, this is also a new one. And another one of these Goodmans. There's another older carrier. Oh, this has a giant Carlisle Millennium scroll. New Goodman. This one's running. It's noisy. There's another carrier Gemini in there. And finally we have another Daikin. These are all, most of them are new though. This is a Daikin. Yep, this is a new one. Anyways, it's Sunday. This place is closed right now, so. And last but not least, we have a bunch of refrigeration things. I heard one of these starting up when I was driving past here. And it had a very nice startup sound. These have Copeland scrolls. These look like newer units. This is, I think, a carrier base model or something. That has a fat recip. I don't know what brand. And I don't know what compressor that has. I think this Goodman is running as well. Yeah. One of these turned on earlier, and then there's a carrier. And yeah, I think that would be all for this area. The compressor turned on after. This Goodman GMC has been having some issues. I think the contactor might be dying. So compressor isn't starting, or at least when it starts it's like delayed. And it's making a buzzing sound. Keep hearing this buzzing sound when the contactor is trying to start. So I'm just gonna wait and see what it does, and see if the compressor turns on. Okay, this time it started up normally. Really noisy one. right as I was next to it. It just stopped, like accidentally. This was a Goodman quiet, and this one wasn't rubber. Yeah, so I've been to this complex before. It was a while ago though. I hear a noisy one back there. These ones all have rotary compressors, and some of them are like these weird pains. But one of these over here is like super noisy. One of these is noisy. There's a rotary. This one's kind of noisy. Sounds weird. Super loud. Now this one was running before. They're all running before. This one is noisy. Geez, these are really noisy Goodmans. But there's also a really noisy one back here. I don't know which one it is. It's Trane. Oh wait, no, this was the one that started up when I was filming it earlier. Now it's getting very loud. The combination of rotary and reset is very, very noisy. Listen to that echo. What is that? Oh, this one has a Copeland reciprocating. It's getting quieter. I wonder if any of these have come out. There's a little bit of heat coming out of this one. That one has a recip as well. Quiet. Anyways. This is a Trane. Oh. And that Trane Odyssey just turned on. It was a very loud startup. Here we got a bunch of air conditioners. Look at all these. Oh, one of these just turned on. Sounded like it had a Copeland recip in it. Goodman's over here. Oh, jeez. Something just started up. I think it was one of these trains. Maybe it was the Goodman. Oh, it was that Goodman again.